This is for Scorpio for the second half of April. Jesse, what's going on with Jesse for the second half of April?
I don't even know myself. I'm just full of clouds in my head, so we'll see.
Jesse's feeling like an air sign.
The one thing I do agree with, maybe it's just because I've always wanted to be a waterbender. All my avatar people, you know what I'm talking about. But I like being a water sign. So, which is weird because every time I look at Scorpio, my first thought is fire. But
That's so funny. Me too.
I always think it's fire.
Surprised.
Yeah, but it's a water sign. Okay. Wow, okay. All right. So what I pulled K in the problem is 4 of cauldrons.
Okay.
Which is 4 of cups. The obstacle, 2 of wands. And the resolution, Queen of wands.
And which ones do you want me to pull?
So let's do one for the obstacle and one for the resolution.
Okay. Obstacle, I got, get this, 10 of wands. And then resolution, 6 of swords and the moon. Ooh, Kay loves 6 of swords because it can mean travel. Kay likes to travel and move frequently.
Frequently she moves. Within 2 years, she moved like 4 or 5 times. Again, I'm not sure for this reading whether it is, I guess if I look at it myself or something like that from my standpoint, I know what it might mean for me. But I think that for other folks, this could be any sort of situation where you feel kind of stuck in a rut and apathetic about it, and whether that is maybe a relationship or something where you are feeling bored. So my thought, the 4 of cauldrons is like, you have somebody here, at least in my deck, and 4 of cauldrons again, 4 of cups. You have somebody who is like leaning against a wall, like really freaking bored,
This sounds just like a Scorpio to get bored in a relationship. Oh, Scorpio.
Yeah, apathetic, and maybe, they've achieved a lot. They have these like 3 cauldrons or 3 cups here, like in front of them, but they're just kind of like, well, whatever. And they don't realize that there is behind them another cup that is full that they could actually look to and maybe satisfy themselves and maybe bring intrigue again or interest or something like that. I can show you the card here, Kay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. And also the obstacle, and the reason why I'm leaning into boredom is because of the 2 of wands, which is like somebody who is right here who is like stuck between, like, maybe they're very like successful or something or happy in the place that they are, like, but it's not bringing the passion that they want. It's not making them feel excited about moving forward. It's just kind of like, I could be doing the same thing over and over again. Or there is this like another opportunity, like in my card it was like a river flowing out, there's like the sun raising in the background that suggests that, hey, actually you could try something else and it might bring a little bit more passion and excitement back into your life, rather than just sticking with what you know instead of trying what you haven't done before. So, and if that's stuck in the obstacle, it means like maybe you are contemplating doing something different. Maybe you are like thinking to yourself, like, I've been doing this over and over and over again for so long, but I'm sort of done and it's not bringing me the joy that maybe it once brought. And so if that problem is like feeling apathetic. The obstacle is like, should I leave? Should I go? I think, think more about it. And I really feel like I'd like Kay's like interpretation of like what the resolution is. Especially, I'm glad that you have 2 cards actually as clarifiers. And one of them I see is the moon, which I, could be like leaning into your creativity a little bit, leaning into imagination, trying something out of the box. Because if you do, you might be able to lean into this Queen of Wands energy, which is like kind of feeling fulfillment or
confidence,
at least, positive confidence, passionate about what you're doing. Something is really exciting to you again. I'm actually looking forward to what I do. And it even brings about the creativity. At least in my deck, you have both, which, again, I'm a dragon girly. I just got a dragon tattoo myself. There's a dragon on the side of her.
Oh my gosh,
There's a dragon on the side of her chair. There's a cat rubbing up against her. Oh my God, maybe this is my card. There's sunflowers on her lap.
That is crazy. Except for the cat. So the cat would be a dog, but yes. Oh my gosh, and it's a redhead. Okay, we just found Jessie's card. She's the Queen of Wands.
But you get to do something that you're passionate about and you feel happy and like creative and stuff. So that is my thought, is maybe try something out of the box. And maybe you're a little bit scared to do it. That 2 of Wands, should I stay, should I go kind of feeling to me.
Which
maybe take a step.
6 of Swords is a lot about, it's change, it's embrace,
change, travel.
Yep, it can,
like you were saying.
It can mean travel. It can just mean like fast change, things moving quickly. So that could be that maybe you've decided I need a fresh start. And then it was funny, you said you think that there's sort of like this boredom. I got 10 of Wands as the clarifier for the obstacle, and it can mean, in my deck, there's like several wands in the air, and this cat, it can mean that you're kind of overloaded. But when you're the way that you're talking about with the 4 of Cups, I almost feel like I agree, it's like this feeling of I'm just done with whatever it is, and in life there's a lot of the moon, like Jessie was saying, sometimes we think we know all of the possibilities, but you'd be so surprised. Like sometimes I think, oh, there's no way that this, like with my Jessie knows, I had a lot of trouble training my dog, and it was years of training him, but I literally would go on Reddit and just type the specific type of training problems I was having with him, and it's amazing the ideas that people offered, and that was actually how I finally was able to train him. So I'm just saying, you can be creative, and these things that seem impossible to fix or impossible to change, you would be surprised. There's solutions to pretty much everything. So yeah.
I just also want to point out that feeling stuck in a rut or feeling like you're overwhelmed, maybe like what you were saying with 10 of Wands, feeling a little bit overwhelmed with something. I think that adds on to the 2 of Wands, feeling like indecision or maybe just like not sure whether to stay, should I go kind of feeling like, but you are feeling maybe bored or maybe like apathetic about whatever job or creativity or passions that you're in, or maybe social situations. You're like, maybe this friendship or this relationship isn't working out that great, and maybe I should start thinking about making a change, and making that change could actually bring about this feeling of creativity, this feeling of being fulfilled, and that passion about whatever it may be, opened up to new relationships, or whether that be
an open relationship.
Going to pursue my own side. No, my own side business was what I was gonna say.
Your card really hints at an open relationship.
You are the one who's interpreting that. And
the way that when you were describing it, I was like, wow, is that what Jessie's suggesting? Which we don't judge here. If that's what you think would make your relationship more interesting.
If that's what makes you happy, that's totally fine. Approach your partner.
Yes, just don't hurt anyone.
Have some ground rules. Yeah, don't. don't, as long as I'm all about, as long as it doesn't hurt other people or animals, then I don't care. Like, whatever. So yeah.
Scorpios.
And with that, Scorpios, that is my reading.
Yes. Just be safe, Scorpio.
Hey, thank you for listening to Tarot Girlies for this month. It was really exciting to bring you along on our journeys of self-discovery. This was Kay and Jessie. If you liked what you listened to today and watched, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.